Hi guys, thank you for joining me today. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Lakwe Shweto and I'm a relationship coach, like you know. Today my show is a little different because I have a guest.
Yay!
This is Eniola Tito Abumere. Thank you for joining me today, Eniola.
Thank you for inviting me, Lakwe. It's always a pleasure to, be on your platform because I've spoken on one of your platforms before, but I'll leave that for now.
Yes, that's true. Thank you for joining me. You guys, Eniola is a photographer, but even more than that, he's a YouTuber, and his YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/Abumere DOTCOM. Yes, his YouTube channel focuses on photography but also on relationships, and this is particularly good because he talks a lot about relationships from the guy's perspective. So it helps to balance my own, because I keep telling you stuff about how to help yourself as a single woman, particularly over the age of 30. So I'm really excited to have Eniola with us today. I have a question for him today, and I think you're going to be interested in it. So stay tuned. So Eniola, I'm really happy to have you here.
Okay. This one I am holding your phone. All right.
I have a few questions for you. Yeah, but I'm going to be easy on you. So the very first question, and this is something I hear a lot from women, it is, where and how can one meet a good guy?
Wow. It's funny, you can meet. That's a tricky question, and I do hear that quite a bit. You can meet all types of people, guys and girls, anywhere. I mean,
yeah.
I have a friend who says her cousin met the husband at the entrance of a nightclub.
Wow.
Yeah, and they're happy and everything is going great, because there's always that myth that you can't find a wife or a husband in a
nightclub. Yeah.
You know?
But they were not technically, they were not inside the nightclub. They were at the door of the nightclub.
Yeah.
But that's a good story. I'm really happy you said that.
Yeah. So I mean, you can find them anywhere. I think it boils down to maybe your interests. If you're the kind of person that likes live music, or going out, live music performances, concerts, that type of thing. Maybe things like Afropolitan vibes, or all these outdoor or indoor concerts that they have, live music, spoken word, whatnot. You can go for those things and be on the lookout. That way there's common interest, first of all. Whether or not he's good or bad, I don't know, but there's common interest. I don't know, it's true. It's common interest. And then maybe referrals. I think friends.
Wow, like a business.
Well, the word in relationships or in dating isn't referrals.
Exactly.
It's hooking up.
Or maybe word of mouth.
Maybe
word of mouth sounds businessy.
When I remember what the term is, I'll write it in the comments.
Tell me,
there's a word that, hooking up a friend with another friend or something like that. So maybe you could ask a friend that, do you know any nice guys who maybe
jazz or something,
or
actually Eniola is single and he likes jazz.
I like a lot of stuff, so so those are a few tips on where to meet nice guys, I guess.
Okay, thank you. I really like that answer. Another question I get a lot is, what makes a man commit to a woman?
Wow. What makes a man commit to a woman? I think answer at the top of my head is personal conviction. Because commitment is the key word.
Yeah.
So, and you to commit to anything, learning how to play an instrument, learning how to learning a language, committing to someone, I think it's your own personal conviction that, look, I am going to get this thing done. I'm going to commit to this thing. I'm going to learn this language. I'm going to learn this skill.
So there isn't anything a woman can do to make a man commit,
unless he wants to really.
Yeah.
There are things. There are things you can do to help. There are things you can do. There are things that Nigeria can do to make us as entrepreneurs, make our work easier. But our work being successful or reaching where we want it to get to it boils down to us. But there are things that the government can do to make things easier.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say that a woman can't do anything. Less nagging, being more supportive, those things help. But they don't guarantee a guy committing, 100%. I think at the end of the day, for guys and for men and women, it boils down on your own personal conviction. You saying that, look, I'm going to make this thing work. I'm going to blah 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 blah. That's my opinion.
Since you mentioned that word, actually, I think I checked the dictionary one time, and I was so irritated I just didn't go back. and I hardly ever use the word myself, but you've used it, and now I want to hear what to say. What exactly does nagging mean?
Nagging.
Yes. Because I hear it. Fortunately, I don't even hear that often anymore. I don't know if people don't use it anymore, or if fortunately I don't meet guys that tell me that or something. But I really genuinely want to know, what does a guy mean when he says a woman nags? Or perhaps what I'm even asking is, what do you mean, since you can't talk for every guy in the world? Yeah. What does it mean when a woman nags?
Nags. I don't know. I bring in things up at the wrong time.
Okay.
That could be nagging, or just consistently, I don't know, asking questions or talking about things that you can see I don't want to talk about generally or at that point in time.
Okay.
So yeah, okay, like okay, in my flat, I live alone. So I live alone. So in my flat, the fluorescent lights in the kitchen have been bad for like a week. So at night when I'm trying to prepare something to eat, I go in with a torchlight and everything. If I was married, I see a situation where my wife would be like, fix that light, fix that light, fix that light.
Yeah.
And I think it may not even get up to nagging, because the kind of person I am, I would know that, oh, I live with somebody, it's not just me, I should fix, if at all I don't mind this light being out, I should fix it for this other person. But I think nagging in that kind of situation, oh, the water dispenser is empty, the bottle is empty, go and buy one, go and buy one, go and buy one. In my mind, I'm like, it's not that big a deal, you can take the empty bottle and buy one as well, and I will just help you bring it from the car.
Okay.
So, but that repetitive, do this,
yeah,
while it may be right or it may have its place, it irks, I guess.
Okay, fine, I understand. And I'm not upset. I actually understand. And in my own life, I have seen that, okay, perhaps my husband never uses the word nag, but I think I do that sometimes. You mentioned water dispenser, and my own is the dustbin.
The dustbin.
And he's like, sometimes when I've annoyed to one, he's like, dude, you know you can empty that dustbin by yourself. And I said, I feel silly. I'm like, I know I can. Or he says, who made me the official dustbin emptier? We can both empty this dustbin. True. So yeah, you do have a point.
True.
Okay, let's quickly move on. Okay, what do you think a woman can do to keep a man interested in the relationship?
What do I think a woman can do?
Is there anything? Yeah. How do you keep a man interested in a relationship?
Oh boy, men are different.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's a general answer to that. Men are different, I think, at the end of the day. Keeping a man interested, I don't know, I can't say mystery. That one too, I think it's a personal thing. Being mysterious. And women too, let me use women, because some women, from what I've heard, some women like mystery. They like a guy that's exciting and whatnot. I'm not that kind of woman's target demographic, because I'm a simple fellow and I have processes, that kind of triangle lifestyle, go to work, go to church, come home. So there isn't that much spontaneity and mystery. So for a woman who requires mystery and spontaneity, she may not get that from me, therefore she wouldn't be interested, and she may lose interest and move. So it depends on the person. KYC, know your customer. It depends on the individual.
So I had somebody else use that recently, and I'm really thinking that's important. Know your guy. What you know about him is different from other guys. You shouldn't just assume that they are all the same.
I think that's actually the answer. Knowing the person that you're dealing with, knowing what keeps them interested. Like me, I'm big on superhero movies and comic book movies. So
yes, he is. Awesome. You should check him out on Instagram, by the way. What's the Instagram handle?
At Eniola Tito.
Yes. Particularly like
superhero movies and stuff. So that's one way to keep me interested. Being interested or having conversation with that kind of stuff, I guess. Someone like me will be interested in that kind of thing. So knowing the individual and what they like.
Okay. So what would make a man come back for a second date?
Come back for a second date? Whew. A good first date.
That's an easy answer.
Yeah, but I don't know. Yeah, being interesting. Funny enough, we just talked about interest. So I don't know, being interesting. And
is there anything that makes a woman interesting?
Yes. Good conversation. For generally, and I hear this from a lot of guys, I've been able to hold a conversation or to talk about several things, not just about the Kardashians or E, and you don't have to know everything about like politics and the economy and stuff. She could work in the health sector or for NGOs and for children and whatnot. She should be able to talk about her field, her own interests.
Yeah.
And it's now up to the guy to be like, oh, okay, yeah, she's well versed in her own field of endeavor. And that makes her interesting, makes her somebody with depth.
Yeah.
And I think guys are attracted to depth.
Yeah.
It's not an issue of because I have been on dates where I can't think of any situations right now where the woman talks a lot about not herself, yeah, but also about her field or her NGO or whatnot. It's now a situation of that's all she talks about.
Oh.
She's not there.
So
Isn't like
let's not do extremes.
Extremes, exactly. So you should be able to talk about different things. I think that men tend to find that interesting, or find women like that interesting, and you get the chance for follow-up conversations and phone calls and dates. For second dates, I don't know if there's any one thing, because I've been on a lot of first dates that didn't lead to second dates, and I didn't call the girl back for a second date for a variety of reasons.
Let's hear some of those reasons.
Whew.